Hey guys, sorry we haven't made anything in a long time. I know it's been a while. Uh, yeah, this is gonna be a review. I know it's kind of a random way to start out this, but yeah, sorry about the lack of videos. It's just stuff. Well, today we have a review on this beast. This is the Snowwolf Barrett M99. This thing is an absolute beast. It is a monster. Like, it may be heavy, weighing in at 15 pounds with my scope, but it's worth it. It's super accurate. I can hit like a 3 foot, maybe 2 foot pole that's about maybe 8 inches wide from like 200 feet back. Not every single time, but I mean, it'll go past it maybe like 2 inches, so it's pretty, with 2/8, by the way, it's 0.28. It's worth it. I think it's accurate enough. It's completely bone dry stock, with the exception of an aluminum spring guide, because I got the L96 upgrade kit, but the one I got, the piston, didn't machine it right, and airsplat won't send me a new one, so whatever. But I got this off airsplat for $189.99, free shipping of course. So yeah, it was worth the 190 bucks. I'll definitely say that. Especially the build quality just blew me away for an all Chinese rifle. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the review of the gun. So yeah, I had to have the camera good like 4 feet back from the gun in order to fit it in frame. So here is the gun. All metal with a few plastic parts. Alright, so I'll start out with the butt and I'll go to the big cool flash hider. So the back is rubber. It's kind of a hard rubber, but it grips. It's nicer than having like plastic or something, because it grips. So it's nice to have something like this when your gun weighs 15 pounds. Moving up, we have the two rear steel. These are steel. Lower receiver retaining pins. You can just pull them out by pulling on these two little key rings, but I'm not going to. We have the whole upper receiver is steel. The whole upper receiver, even because it separates into two halves. Top half and the bottom half are steel. So moving up, we have the bolt handle, which I don't know if it's just pot metal or aluminum, but it's very sturdy, very robust. We also have the safety in there. Push it back, on safe. Push it forward, it's on fire. The real M99 doesn't have one here. That's just because it's an APS-2 inside here. The original APS-2, not an L96, but it takes all the same parts. Not a big deal. Moving up, we have pretty much the only plastic part on the entire gun. It's the pistol grip. You can switch this out for other AEG pistol grips. I had an SPR grip on here before. It was very comfortable, but it kept falling off. So I just put this one back on. This one's perfectly fine. It's just an M4 pistol grip. We have the trigger. There is a proprietary trigger thingy in there, but it does have an APS-2 trigger box in there with a weird trigger. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. Moving up, you have the aluminum rail, which is very nice. The scope does not come with it, but it is a Field & Stream 3.5 through 10, and it's by 40, I do believe, or 50, I don't know. That came with these cool flip-up scope caps. I have it sighted in perfectly right now. I do need some higher profile mounts because they're a little low for me, just personally. I have to kind of dig my face into the side of the gun, which kind of hurts. It came with this, which is a carry handle. Works fine. The gun's freaking heavy, so Lord knows you need it. But a lot of people are just like, oh, I wouldn't hold on to that. Oh yeah, and this is plastic. Just the grip is plastic. But everyone's just like, oh yeah, I wouldn't hold on to that because this thing won't hold up the gun, blah blah blah. This rod is steel. This is solid steel. This is not going to break under 15 pounds of pressure. So don't even worry about it. This base is aluminum, and it just screws on. That's the part I'd be wary about. I just have it on here for looks, because this rail isn't like part of the steel body. Is like, that's aluminum, this is steel. It's screwed in, it's held in to parts that are holding the actual APS-2 inside here. So I wouldn't hold it by that. I would just pick it up, be a man about it. Just kidding. But it's heavy as heck. But yeah, it does kind of bang up the paint job, unfortunately. Right there's a little spot where the paint got off, and there's a little bit of rust right there. Nothing a little WD-40 can't fix. Old WD-40. Moving up, we have the full steel bipod that does have legs that'll move. They move more than that, but I'm just moving them like that. And they will fold forwards or backwards. You just pull them down, and I'll actually show you guys. You just pull them down. Oh, nope, whoops. Oh yeah, and to extend the bipod legs, you just pull them down and out, and it'll extend them. And there's a button right here. You just push it and slam it back up. You just grab the bipod leg, pull down, and forward. Sorry, that wasn't kind of in frame, but you know, best I can do. It is removable. You just pull out this pin right here, but I don't know why you'd want to remove it. Next we have the full metal outer barrel, fluted. It's pretty cool. If you wanted to, you could put this on an APS-2 or whatever. And then up front we have the big enormous flash hider, Barrett flash hider. It's really cool looking, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but this whole thing was orange before, as you can see. So I spray painted it black because orange doesn't sit well with me. So now it's not orange anymore. Yeah, inside there just has a normal APS-2 hop-up unit that's slightly changed around. It takes M24 mags, which are kind of weird. Not classic Army M24, like the Chinese M24 mags. Snow Wolf M24 mags, to be exact. You can find them on e-bike, so don't worry. And this one, a lot of people say like, oh, they don't feed very well, and blah blah blah. I've not had one problem with this feeding. Feeds perfect. So even when fully loaded. So I don't know what that was. People saying that. They might have just made them better. But and the reason I know this is steel is I tested it with a magnet. So don't be like, oh, it's not really steel, it's pot metal. No, it's steel. And it's not like a pot metal-y steel thing, alloy. It's steel, believe me. It's rusting. And, yeah, well, rusting in that little spot. I mean, not like the whole thing's like, oh no, it's gonna get destroyed. But whatever. In there, there's a hideously long barrel. It's longer than a normal sniper rifle. Outdoes my bar 10. And it loads from, like, since the barrel's like from here to all the way up here, it's like a 400 or 500 millimeter barrel, something ridiculous like that. You could maybe, I think you could fit a 650 in here, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'd recommend buying a PDI hop-up unit for this, because this one's a little finicky, and the PDI is just way better, Eon's head. But it only has one barrel brace thing, one inner barrel spacer, so I just made two more with duct tape. So there's like 3 plus this up front and the one in the back that was already there. So there's a lot. There's this barrel in there is super sturdy. It's not that hard to make them out of duct tape either. You just wrap them around until they fit in the barrel. It's super duper simple. So yeah, I'll hopefully have a shooting test up of this at some point. and I'll show you guys the trigger mechanism. Actually, I can do that right now. I'll show you guys the trigger mechanism, seeing as I can make videos that are 15 minutes long. Might as well use up the time. So you just pull out these pins, and just need to smack it forward and down, and then there is the trigger system. Sorry, I need to get in the light. The only plastic parts are this thing and this hinge thing. I've put at least 1,000 rounds through this, and neither of them seem to be wearing down. And besides, even if you these bars right here and there, those are, it does get stuck like that, but not inside the gun. I wouldn't worry about this breaking. It hasn't broken on me. I don't know why people say that it's you know, super, you know, brittle and stuff. That is pretty freaking sturdy. Even if it does break, you can get one made at a machine shop or something. No big deal. So yeah, that's it. Full aluminum lower receiver, just to tell you guys. Like that. And then under here, I wish I could do this easily. Ugh. There's the weird trigger thing, APS-2 trigger box. It's full metal, it's not plastic, so don't worry about that. And a plus side to this gun that I really, really liked. This thing's only shooting 430 FPS if you buy the one from airsplat. Real plus side to this is it came with a steel piston sear. That's something you don't see. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the thing that holds the piston back when you cock the bolt. And usually they're made out of pot metal, and they last a long time when they're made out of pot metal. So this one's made out of steel, so just imagine how long this one's going to last. Especially only shooting 400 something feet per second. I mean, granted, it's made in China, but still, steel is better than pot metal. And the pot metal ones last a long time. This one's going to last a long time. Any APS-2 cylinders and stuff will work. I might need a new cylinder. I don't know if this is just mine. The bolt's very easy to pull back, just not from this angle, but you guys probably can't see that. But that's not just from the bolt going up and down. Like, there's a buttload of wiggle right in between here where the thing that holds the bolt on and the cylinder meet, where it's all crimped on. They didn't really do a very good job, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to break off. Hasn't given me any problems yet, but I'm kind of worried about it. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna get a new cylinder, a new stock cylinder. And here's how loud it is anyway. It's fairly loud. It's not like the L96s that are kind of quiet. Especially those things are shooting 500 FPS and it's only shooting 400 something. Yeah, so I'd recommend .28s or heavier. I'd definitely go with heavier. .3s would work really well in this. It'd be shooting in the low 300s, but it would be super duper accurate, and you could still reach out to 200 feet. So yeah, that's definitely what I'd recommend. So yeah, it's the first review in a long time. So I hope you guys liked it. And I definitely recommend this gun. Super highly recommend it. You pay $190 for it, and you get free shipping. It is worth every single penny. I mean it. All $189.99 of it. It is worth it. It is a great gun. It's super accurate. I only had one problem with it. No one else has had that problem. There was like a burr right in the hop-up chamber, like inside the barrel, so it kept like touching the BBs, and they were wicked inconsistent. It was about as consistent as my Well P90. But I fixed that and polished it, and yeah, now it's amazingly accurate. I love this thing. I don't know if it's as accurate as my bar 10. My bar 10 was amazingly accurate, but that was with .3s, this is with 2.8s. But yeah, I definitely recommend this gun. Sorry if I talked really long and bored you guys, but thanks for watching.